So the verdict of the Breonna Taylor case has come in, and none of the officers have been charged. One officer did receive a charge, but it was a wanton endangerment charge of the first degree for shooting into a neighbor's apartment. But there were no charges in Breonna Taylor's death. 6 shots hit Ms. Taylor, and this reportedly started because Breonna's boyfriend fired first, and it seems he was led to do this because he didn't know who was at the door. You know, often I hear many say the government is coming after the guns, Second Amendment this, Second Amendment that, and look what we have here. Now, I've seen a couple of people put blame on the boyfriend, saying that his actions led to this. Some are saying that since he shot first, the officers had every reason to respond back with fire. And I get where they're trying to go, but based off of some witnesses' accounts, they did not announce themselves. There was one neighbor that did say they heard the police announce themselves, but this person reportedly said they didn't at first, and this account allegedly came after they were interviewed by the police. There's some hypocrisy starting to show itself. Here's a situation when a man is in his home, he hears banging at the door, doesn't know who's there, and is a legal firearm carrier. Like, come on, I don't get what the pushback is. You know, it seems like when it's a black male with a legal firearm, it doesn't appear that the Second Amendment matters to some, even when the firearm is legal. I just don't get it. Another issue I find are those highlighting Miss Taylor and her boyfriend as being involved with drugs. There are those that have implied that the lifestyle led to the situation occurring. First, I'd like to say there's a mix-up between a male who's allegedly an ex-boyfriend and the male who was present in the house that night, Kenneth Walker. Mr. Walker had no prior arrest and was a legal firearm carrier. Now let's say if Miss Taylor was involved in some sort of drug trafficking. Now, I'm not going to discuss the morality of it because that's a different discussion, but I do want to highlight some stats. Statistically, drug usage is similar across multiple racial groups in the US. White people and black people use substances at similar rates. But if you look back over the years, you'll see that black people are arrested at a higher rate than white people. But wait, some might say, who's the one selling the drugs and putting it into the streets? Look, again, I'm not trying to really speak on the morality of it. That's a different discussion. What I'm trying to show is that there's a demand for it, and that demand is not coming just from black people. Looking at the stats, you'll see that black people are targeted with these arrests. So where do we go from here?